Hi, thank you for coming today. This is a great collaboration between the authors discussion group and the food team. We have Chef Marguerite here from Chihuahua, Mexico. Um, Today we're talking, or she will be discussing various recipes from her book, Mexico the Cookbook, which covers pretty much most of the regions or states in Mexico. So without further ado, Chef Marguerite.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Good afternoon. I'm very glad to be here sharing with you all this experience from living such a long time. And I will start um, with telling you that this is a recipe from the Yucatan in which the marinade we're going to prepare can be used in mostly any protein. It can be used with chicken, with fish, with shrimp, with pork. It will be delicious prepared with almost anything. Okay. We'll start with, let me see. We'll use the heat, but this, if I take it away from the plate, the heat, it will not roast the banana leaf. So I'll turn it upside down. And you will see how it changes color. Look, look. Are you looking? Look. It turns bright green. Look. And it becomes flexible. Look how nice. Look. Okay, and now it's flexible. Look. And it doesn't break. Otherwise, it breaks. Okay. We are going to prepare the marinade, which is achiote. This achiote is annatto seed, dissolved in vinegar with and make a paste together with dry roasted garlics, fresh garlics, spices, cinnamon, bay leaves, peppers, allspice berries. And we'll make it liquid with orange juice. If we don't have sour orange juice, as we use in Mexico, then you add the orange juice, normal, regular, any orange juice, and vinegar. Okay, so this is ready. We'll add epazote. Sorry, okay. And we'll prepare this with the fish. And we'll put it in the refrigerator. And now we will prepare the escabeche. Okay, we need olive oil. The garlics, they have to be complete so people can see them and take them off if they don't want them. Okay. We'll add the cinnamon bark, some peppers, some cloves, and some bay leaves. Always herbs start protesting. Okay, and red onion. Very slightly. We don't want them to get brown. We'll add the vinegar. The chiles. But we have to, in order to have the flavor, but not the heat, you have to make little holes in the habanero. Mm. And we'll add a little bit of water. Okay. A little bit of salt. And that's it. We have to leave this resting. Okay, this is ready. Mmm. Smells delicious. Okay. We leave this resting. So it will get a red color. If you want it more red, you put the skin, you know, this paper-like skin that the red onions have, put them in a cheesecloth together with a slice of beet, tie it, and put it there. So it will get bright red. Sometimes you are in a hurry, so you don't have time to. Okay, this is ready. Now we'll prepare the fish. ¿Ya? ¿Hasta ahí llegamos? Is that all? Okay. We'll have the fish, a little bit of pepper. We use a lot the allspice berries, and it's the only spice that is from Mexican origin. The rest is from all other places. And the the American ambassador we had at that time, when he discovered it, he tasted it, named it allspice, because it's in its little berry, it has the flavor of the black pepper, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, and the clove. That's why it's called all pepper, allspice. Okay, so we have onion, tomato, let me okay. We will add a little more salt. A little bit of habanero. If you don't want habanero, just omit it. Or put one whole without opening it. So it will give the flavor and it will not give the heat. Okay? That's it. We can send it to be baked. And this, if you don't have an oven, no excuse. You put it on a comal. You don't have a comal? Saute pan. Put it on a saute pan like this. Put a few drops, like an ounce of water on the bottom, so it creates the first steam, and then cover it. It will be ready in 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And that's it. Do we have it finished? So they. Okay, okay. Questions? Be ready with your question. Oh, yes, I do. No, no, in Mexico. Come to Mexico. I would love to be in LA because my son is here, but no. He works for the movie industry. But no, no, no. In Mexico. I would be a liar if I told you. But I'm going to tell you something. If they give you something with yellow cheese, don't eat it. We don't even have it in Mexico. We call it American cheese. So they have to be honest. They have to give you, they know that you like fried food. So that's why they, and of course, taquitos and all these things fried are delicious, but it's not the only thing. So, I normally never fry the food I eat. But I try in my menu, I have nothing fried but the totopos that we fried every day. And then after frying, I put them in the oven with lots of kitchen paper so they let all the oil off. And because it has a very bad fame of being unhealthy food, and it isn't. It's not fair. And there is a reason why I understand. At the beginning, I was very angry, with Mexican people who cross the border, and for me, it's a way of prostituting the food. They do prostitute the food. But I understood that they come here uh, searching for a better way to live because in Mexico they cannot find it. We're too many. And they come here, they work hard, and they open these little places, and they want to be accepted madly. They need to be accepted. So they are willing to adapt their traditional food to the American taste. So that's why they do it, because it's the easier, and they didn't come here to educate you. They came here to be accepted and to work hard and to have a better life. So that's why they are willing to prostitute the food, but I don't. So that's why I wrote this book. And in many, there are a few fried recipes, like buñuelos and other things, some desserts, but mainly everything. The traditional cooking techniques of Mexican authentic food is on the comal, steamed, boiled, in the pit. We do a hole in the oven on hot stones. There are many other grilled, many other ways, but not fried. Well, to begin with, they don't find the same ingredients. It's the most important reason. And something else. This is, and you will understand this, you're young, intelligent guys. You will understand that when the Spaniards came, they brought the pigs with them. They brought the lard and they brought the olive oil and the frying technique. And it was expensive. Mexicans couldn't afford it. Only rich people could afford it. So it became a way of status, a sign of status. Only rich people could eat, with these elements. And there is even a saying in Mexico from colonial times that when you haven't seen a friend for a long time, oh, have you seen Chuchito Perez? Oh no, but they even cook with lard. They are doing so well that they even cook with lard. So it became like they are so wealthy now that they can cook with lard, and that has happened here too. When they come here, they have a better life, and they can cook with oil. So the most remembered things, food is completely mingled. Mexican food is completely mingled with the culture, with the religion, and especially is with the feelings. When you are sick, you immediately remember what your mother cooked for you when you were young, you were little. You remember. So, food, as it becomes something mixed with the feelings and the homesickness and these things, they want the most popular food, street food that reminds them of the food from Chiapas or from wherever they are. So they cook. Achote, anato. It's a bush that gives a bright red flower that in the heart of it has like a pod, like an open pod. And you open this pod, and inside it's like a corn kernel, a little corn kernel, and instead of white kernels, it has red bright kernels, and it's the anato seeds. And everybody there, what they do is put them in a jar with vinegar or sour orange juice and let them there soak. When they are going to use them, they mix them with uh, uh, dry roasted garlic, cinnamon, black pepper with spices, and they have their ashot. You can buy it here. Yes, the color is, and the food looks delicious, and the flavor. And you can buy it in all Mexican or South American stores. Yes. course. Okay. A lot of, but I could tell you that the most important thing is the practice. So don't be disappointed and not try again. Try again. Your dog will be very happy eating horrible tortillas, but well cooked. And just mix the masarina with, if you're making like a kilo of masarina, just have un puñito like that of my size, not yours. You know, like this, 50 grams of wheat flour, mix it there, and add warm water, tepid water, that you can put your finger, your, your little finger, and count until 10 without burning yourself. Don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! No, just warm water. And mix it. Enough water. And it has to be a little bit sticky at the end, but then it's perfect. And you just make the little bolitas, put them in the press, and the flat pan, the comal, has to be thick and very hot. Hot enough to seal the tortilla right away. But as you don't have any practice, and you will burn your fingers if you try to turn the tortilla, have one of those spatulas and turn it, and that's it. Why didn't they work out well? They broke? Practice. Yes, and the dough has to be wet. Masa, it has to be corn, but not from Colombia, or because that's not made from nixtamal. It has to be masarina from Mexico. Maseca, or what's the other name? Maseca, or um, um, I don't remember the name of the other, but it has to be corn nixtamalized flour, corn flour. That's the secret. If it's too white, then it's not the good one. It's light sand color. Buy a Mexican one, and don't hesitate to add enough water. And if it's too wet, add a little bit more, and no problem. It's not like flour harina that will get that you will develop the gluten and all this. No, this has not that problem, and it's very delicious. Don't add any salt to it. Okay. Well, something else. It's important. Here, I didn't make enough marinade, but normally you have a lot of marinade left over. What you do is you boil it, reduce it, and then add it to the fish or to the chicken or whatever. And you, what you have to do is serve with, where's the escabeche? You put it on top, okay, on top, and okay, a little bit more olive oil, and you serve it with fried plantain. And the plantain, where are they? Yes, over there. The blackened, the better. You will never be eaten. Eat. This plantain is not ready. Touch it. It's very hard. It has to be black. More black, much more black than that. Okay, if you beans, beans. In the southeast of Mexico, in the south in general, we always eat black beans. In the north, we always eat brown beans. Yes, yes. A little bit of olive oil. Oops. You have to help yourselves from here. And you can have your achiote ready once you dirty your blender. You buy a big piece of achiote paste and roast garlic and fresh garlic and dry roasted cinnamon and pepper and oregano, everything blended with vinegar, and you make a paste, like a lighter paste. Put it in your fridge and you keep it there for months. That's it. Yes, mainly. Oh, yes, we ate a lot of fish. Yes. Well, it was before the Spaniards came. It was in the 19th, no, the 15th. But then they came and they brought all the animals. So they mixed. Ah, no, well, we have a different system of eating. What we do, we have a very good breakfast, not coffee and donuts. We have eggs, beans, a heavy breakfast. And then just a lunch, chicken, kids take to school a sandwich or something. Then we have a very heavy meal at lunchtime, 2 or 3 in the afternoon, but heavy soup, vegetables, fish, whatever, dessert and everything. And then in the evening, a light dinner. We have like quesadilla or a bowl of cereal or a yogurt or something light in the evening. It's a different system. But the most important meal is yes, and we have fish and a lot of vegetables. Yes, but please, it's getting cold, so I don't know what's the mechanic here. Okay, there are plates, and please help yourselves. Otherwise, it's going to be. Thank you.